welcome back to YouTube, guys. It is race week. Race week. First race of the year. First half marathon attempt at a 1:15. So super stoked. I will say I'm nervous. Um, been doing a lot of speed work. I think I'm ready, but we won't know until we know, which will be race day. So, I put in a lot of work, and at the end of the day, it's still really early in the year. It's literally January, so even if we don't hit it this Saturday, then we still got plenty of more opportunities to do it. So I'm not gonna like hang my head or get discouraged if I don't hit it, but I'll be going for it. That's for dang sure. So um, just getting some steps in. It is now Wednesday. Race day is in 4 days, 3.5 days, whatever. And so we're excited. Just trying to mentally get prepared. Don't want to think about it too much. So Nikki and I are just strolling around enjoying the weather here. I'm sure whoever's watching this probably has a bunch of snow on them, so I feel bad, but yeah, super excited, and I'll see you guys soon. Let's go. Yeah, that thing's trying. Um, Also wanted to just kind of talk about the next couple months with races wise. Like I said, these races are going to be pretty much stacked upon each other. So Saturday, January 31st, half marathon, first 1:15 attempt, as we discussed before. Um, and then got about a month, less than a month actually, before we go to Wilmington and run the Wilmington Marathon. Um, Pretty flat course, not not downhill or anything. I think it's just net flat, whatever they would call it. But so super excited. Uh, Luke Hopkins is also running that race. So shout out to Luke. So stoked. We're kind of shooting for a similar time. So I'm excited to push with each other. So that's gonna be so much fun. And then literally a week later, we have the LA Marathon with Endorphins and New Balance. So again, massive shout out to them. We just booked all of our stuff for that week, and Nikki surprised me, and she's coming with, so I won't be lone survivor out there. So we're uh we're super stoked. I've never, like I mentioned before, I've never even been out west like at all. The first I've been, I guess technically west is like Ohio, but again that's not even really anything. But not a huge fan of LA, but it'll be so much fun just to. I mean, it's gonna feel like a different world, so I'm excited. It'll be nice now to not be by myself. So again, thank you, Nikki. Um, and then we have Africa, going to Africa with Pro Mix in April. It's like a 2 week trip. I'm gonna talk about it more down the line, but it's got a bunch of fun stuff planned there. So got a busy first half of the year. So um, more than excited and more than grateful for everything going on, and just gonna keep showing up and working my butt off as we do. So pumped. All right, guys, just did our last somewhat just normal run today, 7 miles. Legs are feeling so good. Everything's feeling great. Everything's coming to plan. I think tomorrow just gonna do 3 mile shakeout um, with my brother and Nikki and whoever wants to join. But gonna do a short shakeout run tomorrow just to make sure the legs are good, and then it'll be race day. I just sneezed, but um, yeah. So did some strides, last bit of strides this morning. Um, got down to like 5:40 pace. Felt pretty good. So again, like I said, we'll see on race day if we got what it takes. I'm gonna give it my absolute all. Gonna leave everything out on the tank or in the tank. So yeah, gonna do some recovery today. Make sure we're good to go for for race day. Gonna sauna. I might plunge. It's like 33 degrees out today here in Charleston, but yeah, recovery. Gonna hydrate a ton. Shout out to Premix. As you guys know, I'm constantly using their stuff. It's the best stuff out there, whether you want to believe it or not. But no, Premix is great. Gonna just take in a bunch of sodium, electrolytes, carbs today. So gonna get the whole shebang. And yeah, gonna be a fun day. Gotta get better. Let's go. Ooh, that's really cool.
It's the wind.
And then finish your teas available in the booth.
Okay. I'll just go. Yeah, I'll just grab his for now. Lucky number 2115. It's my favorite number. K9 unit. Time to let the big dogs eat.
Everyone wants to know what that is, because I need to know too. It's tofu skin with Where's the rest of yours?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What in the world?
Violation.
I mean, turn my head for two. Did you get that? Quote for you guys. Game day. We are what we repeatedly do. So, excellence is then not an act, but a habit. Shout out Aristotle. Everything has culminated to this one moment, and which is going to be excellence. And so we'll see if we did the work that was needed to get the goal done. So T minus 2.5 hours, almost. Sourdough, honey, banana, coffee, and yeah, it's about to go down. I think he's gonna crush too. So she stands by his clothes. All right, see you guys in a little bit. Hopefully it's a PR. Let's go. Shit is hard.
What?
You're insane.
Go, baby. Smooth, smooth.
See that sprint finish? Did y'all see it?
We got it.
Bitch. 115.
Insane.
But these boys put the goals out there. I'm glad I didn't get it the first time. It means I gotta work harder. But I still think, oh my god, I got throw. I averaged 556 pretty soon.
That's actually.
I don't even think I've done 556 for 2 miles. About to go hit the gym. Just do a couple miles walking for recovery. My legs are slammed. And I'll give like a post-race recap here soon, but yeah. Beautiful morning. Great day to be alive. Let's go. All right, guys, it is now Monday. Couple days since the race. Just kind of enjoying the time with family and friends and whatnot. But race was Saturday, and very, very happy with the efforts that I gave. Um, for most of you that have been following for a while, um, you guys know that rarely did I ever dip into the fives, like a 5 minute pace during training. But uh, until the last couple weeks or so, I really started to incorporate a lot of speed work, and it kind of honestly seemed to pay off uh, pretty well. So yeah, so like I was saying, um, didn't really wasn't really sure about the how I'd feel for that pace, but until the last couple weeks or so, and um, knew it was gonna be tough, but felt like I was kind of ready for it. So as you guys know, I put it up on Instagram and just for the goals for the year that I was trying to go for a sub 115 half marathon, and this was just my first attempt. And I told you guys I'm gonna keep doing it until we hit it. But just gonna kind of go over all the stats from the race. So actually, looking at it now, Strava has my half marathon PR at a 17:58, but the course was like 13.14, so it ended up being 18:03. Um, so I'm gonna count myself as a 117 half marathoner, whether you like it or not. So that the pace ended up being on Strava. It says 5:57 pace, elevation gain of 105 feet, and then average heart rate of 171. And that was the biggest thing for me was the heart rate. I feel like a lot of people think I have a lower heart rate on just most days or just in general, but so I was curious to see kind of how race day was going to go and how long I could push under that high of a heart rate because I knew I was going to have to if I wanted to run fast. So looking at mile one, so like I said, it's a pretty flat course. This is pretty much downtown Charleston, so um, yeah, nothing too crazy. But mile one, 5:48. Mile two, 5:54. Mile three, 5:49. And all these first couple miles honestly actually felt pretty good. Um, I mean, it was relatively hard, but I mean, it's just a fast pace. But yeah, so felt pretty good there. And I do want to mention um, how they're like the pacing of the race was just all over the place, and you'll go see that when I put it up. But I think for me, one thing I didn't realize until before the race was that there was no pacers past 130, like 130 pace, so like 6:40, whatever pace that is. So we had the guys in the front. Um, it was just there was like a big group of guys that ended up running like a 112, and then there was just guys like me and just kind of scattered throughout. So a lot of time throughout the race, I was pretty much by myself or not like nowhere near really anyone. And I was watching Jake Dearden's recent YouTube video, and he was kind of talking about this as well. That when he did the Houston Marathon, when he was trying to go sub 220 or run a 219, and he kind of found himself behind the elites, but also in front ahead of a lot of other people, and he kind of found himself in a gray area. And I think that's kind of what happened to me as well. But again, not too mad about how everything went. It was just a little rough trying to kind of pace myself, but everyone's just kind of in and out, in and out. So mile five, 5:55. Mile six, 5:56. Mile seven, 5:59. And then this is when things got very, very difficult. So we come around this area downtown, and it's near the water, and you basically go right into like a headwind, and you're going uphill like a little bit. And obviously, it's not a big hill, but it's just gradual enough to absolutely like kill me. So started struggling there, and then got a little bit lost. Actually, not lost, but I was supposed to take a turn, and I kind of just stopped because there was like splitting cones. So I got a little confused there, which I mean, a couple of seconds, but kind of got me out of the rhythm. But bounced back a little bit. So mile 8 was a 6:10. So this is when I started to panic a little bit that I was really out of pace. Like I said, I got a little confused and had a headwind and everything, but brought it back down a little bit at mile 9 with a 6:02, and then mile 10 5:58, mile 11 5:58, mile 12 was 6:07. That's when I was really hurting. I was basically wheezing at this point. Um, it was getting so hard. And then mile 13, obviously, I just tried to run as fast as I physically could. And then going into the last bit, I put it in. I'll show you guys the ending, but there's a guy probably a half a mile in front of me, and it's just a dead straightaway going into the finish. And I didn't think I was going to catch him because, I mean, he just seemed so far away. But I just kind of slowly kind of crept in, and the last like couple 100 meters probably, I just ran as fast as I could.
Hey, let's go, let's go, come on, let's go, let's go.
And I think I got down. I think so. The last .1 mile was like a 5:19 pace. I think I got down like 4 something. So shout out to everyone that raced. It was freezing cold, and everyone hit PRs. Even Nikki got a PR. She's over there. She did very well. She did a 1:44. She just started running a couple months ago. So absolute legend of her own. So yeah, that's basically the recap. Again, I mean, I pretty much gave everything I could into that race. Um, really freaking hard. My quads are still kind of toast. Sunday after the race, the day after the race, I just did some um, just like recoveries, like walk, and then I did like a recovery run on the treadmill just to kind of get blood flow in and just keep the work going. So today, 12 miles, 8 miles on the treadmill, 4 miles later or earlier, I guess today, and then some sauna, some mobility stuff, and then we're just right back on the train. We have Wilmington in like 3 weeks, and then LA in 4 weeks. So everything's coming up pretty quick. So gonna do my best to recover, but still got to get some miles in and some speed work. So we're ready for the races coming up. So thank you guys for being so supportive, and it was awesome meeting so many of you at the race. I heard so many people saying sub 115 or die, even though I literally was dying. And just so many shout outs and just so many amazing people. And gonna be more grateful for all you guys. So let's just keep showing up, keep just doing the thing, keep whooping butt. Gonna just keep going, and gotta get lighter, gotta get faster. So gonna focus on diet very, very heavily. I mean, the rest of the year, but especially just these next like couple weeks and months with these races coming up. So gotta stay dialed in and get ready for these races. So yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next week. Let's go. Okay, you got pause it.